They go feel it. They go feel it. We are feeling. We are feeling them. They feel them left, right, center. You know, I said it on radio sometimes ago. I think about maybe 2 months ago that this government is as if every time they wake up, what else can we do to hammer these people? I think our forefathers and our ancestors have forfeited them, and they have been looking for better ways to hit back and revenge. So they are dealing with us left, right, center. But I don't blame them. Why do you? Who are those blaming them? Number one, somebody was saying on TikTok yesterday, raining all manner of curses, and I said they didn't vote for you because they bought it. Bought it from whom? Bought it from whom? You people didn't go out to vote. Many of you didn't go out to vote. 93 million people registered to vote, and only about less than 20% came out to cast their votes. And of the 20% that came out to cast their votes, only less than 10% voted for the winners. So let's assume, the whole population of Nigerians is 93 million. So less than 10% of 93 million voted for the incumbent president. And by implication, that is, majority of Nigerians did not vote for this person. Majority of Nigerians don't want him there. But logically, reasonably, you expect such an electorally unpopular government to get into office and do everything possible to woo the people. You expect populist agenda from day one. But on the contrary, they are punitive agenda, orogu, and we are definitely feeling it. I look at people complaining left, right, center on social media, at bus stops, in public transport, and I laugh. I laugh. It's not every time I can laugh openly. I don't want them to stone me, but I just like shake my head for them and say, when we were warning you, when we were telling you that, look, what you should look for in your leaders should go beyond how deep their pockets are. You went for the highest bidder. You went for those who can throw money around. You were not even engaging them intellectually. Till today, Mr. President has not granted any live interview. And yet, yeah, are you there? Oh my God. We have not, it's like they need to slap us front, back, middle, so that our brains will reset. Then we'll set our priorities right as a people. I don't blame our leaders. I don't blame politicians. I've sat down with at different levels with politicians, and I know that many politicians in Nigeria, they are just one of us. They are just from among us. They know what we want. They know our priorities, and they try to just meet those priorities from their own analysis. Now, look at it. If the important thing to Nigerians is the kind of vehicle your politicians ride to come and visit you, then when he gets to office, he will also get something that is even more superior to what he had then, so that the impression he gave you the first time or whenever he comes to you, he will maintain it. If it is cash that he needed to give you, to woo you, to get your support, he will get more cash through the instrumentality of the office to remain in office, to get re-elected. It's just that. But if a politician knows that when I get there, I must go every hour to take care of these people, their welfare, their well-being, everything that concerns them, that is only the ticket to re-election, the ticket to remain in office. They will go all out to do everything possible to make sure they remain in office. But in Nigeria, what do you see? It's how deep the pockets are. If you can throw money around, then you remain in office. Then how do they get the money? Through the office. They will use the office to get so much money because it's the money that guarantees re-election, not performance. They go feel it. We are feeling now. We, ẹlẹ́ ò gbọ́. So what is the way forward? Fuel over 1,000 naira per liter. I used to fill my tank Mazda 5 with 10,000 naira. I can imagine now. I, oh my God. Oh my God. If it is only the fuel, it will be understandable. Exchange rate is about 160 now, 1,600. Virtually every other thing in Nigeria has gone up. There is nothing, absolutely nothing in Nigeria that has not gone up in the last 1 year. Nothing. Well, maybe except the air we breathe in. But if government were to have access to it, I know it will be out of the reach of the masses. So the implication of this, all the policies of this government, the implication is that we don't have middle class again in Nigeria, because it's not everybody that can afford to fuel vehicles at over 1,000 naira per liter. Because let's even say that your office or wherever your destination is not far from your home, and you at least you use 2 liters to throw. How many people can afford to spend over 2,000 naira to fuel a car that you still need to do some other servicing about the car? They're still going to eat, they're still going to be accommodated, provide shelter, they're going to send their children to school, because it's not everybody that has gotten access to this, their loan, so called. And it's not even ending there. They are now proposing 10% VAT rate. Yeah. Chai. They go feel it. We are feeling now. Oh, pa. Well, this is where we have found ourselves. Those who are showing apathy, and all the religious leaders that were quoting different scriptures, trusting God to use him. And I always ask myself that how many of us will have supported somebody like that to work in our organization? So if it is going on like this, you are now hoping God will use someone when God gave you options. You picked your options, you are now hoping God will now turn the options you picked to a good one. It doesn't work that way. Well, I don't know for how long we'll have to endure this. I don't know, or enjoy this, whatever, but I hope we have learned our lessons. I think that's all the renewed hope is about. The renewed hope is just about learning to think straight and setting our priorities right as a people. My talk today is not about government, it's as a people. Yeah. We are feeling now. There go feel it. We are left, right, center, feeling now. Chai. Wish. I hope our people will learn to set our priorities right. Because like I always joke with my friends, that all this pain, it doesn't mean that APC will remain till 2031. Because once it is election period, that spirit of mammon, it will be unleashed on them again. And everybody is like, who will give me money? Who will give me money? Who will give me money? But when they get to power, that same spirit of mammon will make money so scarce, so that by the time the next election will come, is money that you'll be looking for. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ á rírú ẹ̀ mọ́ o, tẹ́ ẹ bá think straight. Ẹ má bínú o. Some of these things I'm saying, I can't say it on live radio because of NBC and all their rules. But it's like Nigerians, we are not thinking straight. Some people will even give you flimsy, stupid, and annoying excuses for not going out to vote. Even top religious leaders, imams, pastors, reverend bishops, excuses. And they will be hoping and praying that the best candidate will come out. I don't understand how it works. But, ẹ máa enjoy, ẹ ká máa enjoy ẹ lọ báyìí. Ó ti kọ ará ilé, ó ti kọ ará oko báyìí. If you don't understand Yoruba, I'm so sorry. Is that it is everybody that ó ti wá kàn wá, àwa ló kàn. It has met every one of us, bam, like a thunderbolt. I hope we all survive this. Well, we survive COVID-19, we survive Ebola. I think we'll survive this too. But I hope we won't repeat the same mistake. That is the cocoa.com. We don't know how much the fuel is still going, but at least it has shot over 1,000 naira per liter. So let's hope it stays there or comes back. And all those that were going to Aso Rock, going to Abuja to say they are not supporting the last protest, I hope their head too has been readjusted now, so that they know. Maybe they will be coming out now that they are not supporting protests. Let's hear what they will say. At least now their head is now getting correct. Maybe it will remain correct. Let's see what goes on. Because once they call some people from among them, they get them broken and they get them divided. And before you know what is happening, they start singing another song. But Nigeria of our dream is possible. But I think it starts with us. We must begin to think straight. We must begin to set our priorities right. And we must begin to know who are the set of leaders that will take us from where we are to where we are supposed to be. We have circled this mountain long enough. And it is because we don't have foresight we take priorities from immediate gratification. We are not ready to suffer for any moment. And that's why we suffer in the long run. Hey, I remain Adeni Rotimi Johnson. God bless you. Take care.